Pardon the wind, folks, but it's supposed to hail today. And here's our muscadine that I brought back to life for the last 4 or 5 years, where it was just about dead. I'm going to definitely have to trim on this thing and prune it back so it will produce even bigger grapes than they were last year. And these grapevines we planted last year, I'm going to have to cut some of that out and stop it right there, pick some buds, so they'll go left and right, have at least 3 buds, one will go right, one will go left, and the other bud will go up here to the top. And the same thing will be done with this one. I'm going to take this one strong cane, cut the others off, and try to get buds to pop out of here. I can run this branch that way, and I'll do that way. Normally you'd want to get buds of about 3-4 inches below the wire, so when they bud out they're under the wire rather than up here, because they have a tendency to go up. So if you want to leave like bud there and there, I don't see too many on that, but that would give you 2 that way, and then if you had a third one it would go up to this point. Here's the muscadine. Finally I pruned it back the way it ought to be. It should be about 2 buds, possibly 3. On the thin, little teeny branches it's best to leave just maybe 1 or 2. What you're trying to do is get more spurs. You need more production coming out of this, and you need more production coming out of this one and that one. And it's starting to come out. And now thin some of these clusters that are too close together. And this is grapevine number 2. This is my spare for right now. This is a cane. It would produce grapes, but I'm cutting them off every time I see a little bunch because I need to get roots and all. And this one will go down that wire. This one will go down that wire. Once these 2 are established, I will cut this back and save 1 spur, possibly 2, for a spare in case something happens to these. At the top of this grapevine that's growing, this is last year's wood. You can tell by its light brown, so that cane will make a grape. This right here will make a grape. That is green. It will not make a grape, but it will be like this next year. So we'll take that one and run it down the wire, let it grow as healthy as it can, and then we'll cut it back and it will produce grapes next year with 10 buds. And this one here, we've got that one from there, and we're going to have to bring this one down from where it is. I've got it supported. Once it gets limber enough and long enough, I will bring it down to this wire. If I get another bud break, I would use that, but right now that's going to be my second wire. It would be better if it was from down here, but it didn't happen.